Welcome to my channel. Let me ask you something. Have you ever sat down to learn English, but felt completely stuck? You listen to others speak so easily, but when it's your turn, your mouth doesn't move. You try to speak, but your mind goes blank. You understand some words. You've memorized grammar rules. You've even studied hard. But still, you can't speak freely. You watch English movies, but you don't understand everything. You read English books, but forget the words after one day. You write a sentence, but then delete it because it doesn't feel right. You begin with hope, but end with frustration. You say, maybe English is not for me. You start again but stop after a week. Does that sound like you? If yes, then let me tell you something very important. It's not your fault. You're not lazy. You're not weak. You're just using a method that doesn't work for your brain. You don't need more grammar rules. You don't need to memorize 1,000 words in one night. You need a system. A method that feels natural. That helps you grow every day. That's why I made this video. In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you that system, step by step. 6 powerful chapters that will teach you how to learn English in a smart, simple, and effective way. You'll discover how to listen, read, speak, and even think in English. You'll stop feeling confused and start feeling confident. So don't skip this video. Don't scroll to the next short. Stay with me till the end, and I promise, your English will never be the same. Let's begin this journey together. Chapter 1. Start with listening. Let your brain absorb English like a child. Let's go back to the beginning. Think about how a baby learns to speak. A baby doesn't start with grammar books. A baby doesn't sit in a classroom or memorize vocabulary lists. Baby listens. Every single day. The baby hears sounds, words, voices, emotions. The baby doesn't understand at first, but the baby keeps listening. And slowly the brain begins to connect the sounds with meaning. That's how natural learning begins. And if you want to truly improve your English, you must start the same way, with listening. But here's the mistake most learners make. They try to speak too soon. They try to understand every word. They get frustrated when they don't catch everything. Listen, your first goal is not understanding every single word. Your goal is to let your brain get comfortable with the music of English. You need to hear it again and again without pressure, without stress. This is how your brain starts absorbing the language just like a child. So how can you do it? Start small. Start slow. Find English that matches your level. Not movies with fast dialogue. Not complex podcasts. Start with slow English audio, things made for learners. Search for slow English podcasts, English stories for beginners, English conversations with subtitles. There are many free resources on YouTube, Spotify, and websites like BBC Learning English or Voice of America Learning English. Now here's the trick. You don't need to understand everything. You just need to listen every day. Even if you're busy, you can find time. While brushing your teeth, put on an English podcast. Walking to school or work, listen to a short story. Cooking or cleaning, let English play in the background. This is called passive listening. You're not fully focused, but your brain is still hearing. And yes, it helps. A lot. But also add some active listening each day. That means, choose one short video or audio, maybe 2 to 3 minutes long. Listen to it carefully. Play it once. Then play it again. Try to repeat the sentences. Try to feel the rhythm. Don't pause every second. Let it flow. This mix of passive and active listening is powerful. Even 10 minutes a day can change your English level over time. You will start to notice something amazing. You'll begin to recognize words you never remembered learning. Your ears will start to guess meanings from the situation. You'll start thinking, I've heard this before. And slowly, English will stop feeling like a foreign sound and start feeling familiar. Another tip: use subtitles in the beginning but not forever. Subtitles are like training wheels, they help you stay balanced. But later, remove them and try to listen without reading. This trains your brain to depend on your ears, not your eyes. Also, repeat what you hear. This is called shadowing. Play one sentence. Pause. Repeat out loud. Don't worry about being perfect. Focus on copying the rhythm, the pronunciation, the feeling. This will improve both your listening and speaking together. Let me give you a simple 3-step listening routine you can start today. Passive listening: 5 minutes, play a podcast or slow English video while doing something else. Don't worry if you miss parts. Just let it play. Let your ears enjoy the sounds. Active listening: 3 minutes, pick one short clip. Listen to it carefully. Try to understand the meaning. Play it again. Look at subtitles if needed. Then try again without them. Shadowing: 2 minutes, choose 1 or 2 sentences from that clip. Pause after each sentence and say it out loud. Copy the speaker's voice like an actor. Practice the same line again and again. That's it, just 10 minutes a day. Not 1 hour. Not 30 new words. Just listen. Every day. And your brain will do the rest. You'll be surprised. After 1 week, you'll recognize more words. After 1 month, your ears will feel sharper. After a few months, you'll understand without translating. Listening is the quiet superpower. It doesn't feel like studying, but it is. It's the foundation of real fluency. So start today. Put on your headphones. Play a slow English video. And just listen. No pressure. No stress. Let your brain absorb English like a child, and one day soon you'll speak like one too. Are you ready? Let's keep going. Chapter 2. Read daily, build vocabulary without memorizing. Once your ears are open, your eyes must follow. Listening is the first step. But reading is what helps you grow faster. It's how you see the words, the grammar, the structure of English, all working together in real life. But here's the good news: you don't need to read big, difficult books. You don't need to study a thick novel or complicated articles. You don't even need to understand everything. You just need to read something every day. Something simple. Something interesting. Something you enjoy. Reading is like giving your brain a healthy meal every day. The more you read, the more your vocabulary grows, without memorizing. Yes, you heard that right. No more memorizing long word lists, because memorized words disappear. But words you read in stories, those stay with you. Let me explain why. When you memorize a word, your brain sees it alone. Just one word, one meaning. But when you read a word in a sentence, your brain sees the picture. It understands the word in context. You see how it works with other words. You feel its meaning. And because you understand the full picture, you remember it longer. Let's say you read this sentence. He walked into the room quietly, trying not to wake the baby. Now maybe you don't know the word quietly. But because of the situation, the baby, the action, you can guess the meaning. That's called natural learning. And it's one of the most powerful ways to grow your vocabulary. So how do you start? First, choose material that matches your level. If you're a beginner, don't read a newspaper. Don't choose hard novels. Start with graded readers or children's stories. Yes, even children's books are excellent. Why? Because they use simple language, short sentences, and they tell beautiful stories. Next, choose things that interest you. Do you like sports? Read about football in English. Do you love cooking? Read easy recipes in English. Are you curious about animals? Read stories about them. If you enjoy the topic, you will not feel bored. You will want to continue. And that's the secret: consistency. Not one day of reading for 1 hour, but 10 minutes of reading every day. You can also use English story apps like LinkU or Read Along by Google. These apps show you the text while reading it aloud, so you can listen and read together. That's a double benefit. Here's a simple daily reading routine. Pick a short story, around 100 to 300 words. Read it once without stopping. Try to enjoy the story. Don't worry if you don't understand every word. Read it again slowly. Underline or highlight 3 to 5 new words that seem important. Guess the meaning from the sentence. Don't run to the dictionary yet. Try to feel it first. Then check the dictionary and see if you were right. Write 1 or 2 example sentences using those new words in your own way. You can do this in a notebook or on your phone. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day. Now here's something else that helps. Repetition. Don't just read one story and forget it. Read it again after a few days. Reading the same content again helps your brain remember faster and longer. And if you want to go deeper, read out loud. Yes, read the story using your voice. Why? Because this connects reading with speaking. It builds your pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence. You hear the words. You feel the sentences. And slowly you begin to speak more naturally. Many learners ask me, should I translate every word into my language? My answer? No. Don't do that. Only translate if absolutely necessary. Try to stay in English as much as possible. Because your goal is not just to understand. Your goal is to live in English. And reading is one of the easiest ways to do that. You don't need a classroom. You don't need a teacher. You just need a few quiet minutes and a good story. So, from today, make this promise to yourself: I will read something in English every day. It doesn't matter if it's 1 page or 1 paragraph. Just read. Because every sentence you read, every word you notice, is 1 step closer to fluency. Reading makes your vocabulary stronger. Reading makes your grammar natural. Reading makes your English brain grow quietly, deeply, and powerfully. So are you ready? Pick something easy. Pick something fun. And start reading, not to study English, but to enjoy it. Let's move forward to the next step in your journey. Because now that your eyes are learning, it's time to open your mouth. Let's talk about speaking. Chapter 3. Speak from day 1. Even if it's just to yourself now, it's time to open your mouth. Yes, your mouth. Because if you want to speak English, you must actually speak. Sounds simple. But many learners skip this step. Why? Because they're afraid. Afraid of making mistakes. Afraid of sounding wrong. Afraid that others will laugh or judge. Maybe you felt this too. You understand English when you read it. You catch some words when you listen. But when you try to speak, your brain freezes. The words disappear. Your mouth stays shut. You feel nervous. You give up. But let me tell you something. Fluency is not about perfection. It's not about having perfect grammar or a perfect accent. Fluency is about courage. It's about using the English you know without fear. It's about speaking even if you make mistakes. Because mistakes are how we learn. And here's the best part. You don't need to speak to other people on day 1. You can start by speaking to yourself. Yes, you heard that right. Talking to yourself in English is one of the best ways to build confidence. It feels safe. It's private. And your brain starts getting comfortable with turning thoughts into English words. So how do you do it? Let me show you a simple method. Start your morning with English self-talk. When you wake up, say out loud, "Good morning. I feel a little sleepy today. I have to brush my teeth and eat breakfast. It's a beautiful day outside." Don't worry about perfect grammar. Just speak. Use simple sentences. Talk about what you're doing. Keep it short. 2 minutes is enough. You can also use a mirror. Look at yourself and say things like, "Today I will go to work. I want to learn 5 new words. I'm proud of myself for learning English." Speaking in the mirror builds confidence. You see your face, you hear your voice, and you slowly become more comfortable with speaking. Now let's talk about shadowing. Shadowing means repeating after a native speaker, word for word, sound for sound. It's like being an actor. You copy the voice, tone, and rhythm. Here's how to do it. Find a short English video clip. Could be a movie scene, podcast, or YouTube video. Play one sentence. Pause. Repeat the sentence out loud. Try to match the speaker's voice as closely as possible. Repeat again if needed. Move to the next sentence. Shadowing helps your mouth learn the sounds. It teaches you how native speakers speak. And over time, your own pronunciation improves naturally. Here's a bonus tip. Record yourself. Yes, it might feel strange at first, but when you record yourself speaking, you can listen and see your progress. You'll hear the words you used. You'll notice what's clear and what needs work. You can even talk about your day in English at night. Today I went to the market. I bought vegetables. I watched an English video. It was about learning vocabulary. I felt tired, but I'm proud I practiced English today. This is called a daily speaking diary. No one else needs to hear it. It's just for you. But it helps build the habit. Now, I want to say something important. Many learners wait too long. They say, "I'll speak when I know more grammar." Or, "I'll speak when I have a better vocabulary." Or, "I'll speak when I feel ready." But that day never comes. Because you only feel ready after you start speaking. So speak from day one. Even one sentence. Even one word. Because every time you speak, you become stronger. Let me give you a mini speaking routine you can start today. Morning self-talk. 2 minutes talk about your plans for the day. Say them out loud in English. Shadowing practice. 3 minutes pick a short video. Copy 1 minute of speech, sentence by sentence. Evening speaking diary. 2 to 3 minutes say what you did today in English. Record yourself if you can. That's just 7 to 8 minutes a day. But if you do it every day, your mouth will learn. Your fear will shrink. And your confidence will grow. Remember, speaking is a muscle. If you don't use it, you lose it. But if you train it, even a little each day, it becomes strong. So don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait until you know more. Start now. Speak now. Even if it's just to yourself. Because the only way to speak better is to start speaking. And I believe you can do it. Now that your mouth is moving, let's go one level deeper. Because real fluency doesn't just come from speaking. It comes from how you think. Chapter 4. Think in English. Train your brain like a native speaker. Speaking is great. Listening is powerful. Reading and writing help too. But there is one skill that connects all of them. Thinking. Let me ask you something. When you speak English, do you first think in your native language? Do you form the sentence in your own language, then try to translate it into English, then try to say it out loud? If yes, you're not alone. Almost every English learner starts this way. But here's the truth. Translating slows you down. It breaks your flow. It makes your sentences sound unnatural. And it creates fear. Because your brain is doing too much work. The real fluency begins when you start thinking in English. That's when English stops being a subject in your head and becomes a part of your life. You start speaking faster. You stop worrying about grammar. And you feel free. But how do you do it? How can you train your brain to think in a new language? Let me show you. It's not about being perfect. It's about building small, simple habits every day. Step 1. Use English for daily thoughts. Start by thinking small English sentences in your head during daily activities. For example, When you're getting dressed, think, I'm wearing my blue shirt today. When you're walking, think, it's hot today. I'm feeling tired. When you're cooking, think, I need salt. The rice is almost ready. You don't need to say them out loud. Just think them in English. At first it may feel strange. You may not find the right words. But the more you do this, the faster your brain adjusts. Over time, your thoughts will start forming in English automatically. Step 2. Use short English phrases in your mind. Memorize simple English phrases that you can use during your day. These become your thinking tools. Here are some examples. What should I do next? I think I forgot something. Let's go. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. Use them in your mind whenever the situation fits. The more you use them, the more natural they become. Step 3. Change the language on your phone. Yes. Change your phone language to English. This simple step helps your brain see English all day. You'll see English words every time you open an app. It may be hard the first day, but after 1 week your brain gets used to it, and you learn real-life vocabulary without even trying. Step 4. Talk to yourself in English in your head. You don't always need to speak out loud. You can practice in your mind. Have a mental conversation with yourself. Imagine you're talking to a friend. How was your day? It was good. I studied English. I also went to the store. Imagine the reply. Continue the conversation. This is called inner speech, and it's a superpower. Because the more you practice English in your mind, the easier it becomes to speak it out loud. Step 5. Describe the world around you in English wherever you are. Look around, and describe what you see. That you're sitting in a park? Think, I see a child playing with a red ball. The sun is shining. The birds are singing. You're in a cafe? Think, there's a woman drinking coffee. She's reading a book. The waiter is bringing food. This builds your English vocabulary using the world around you. You don't need a classroom, you just need your eyes and your thoughts. Step 6. Stop translating. This step takes time, but it's important. Try to stop translating English words into your native language. For example, if you learn the word apple, don't say apple means your language word. Just see the image of an apple in your mind. Feel the word. Hear it. Use it in a sentence. I'm eating an apple. The apple is red. Apples are sweet. The less you translate, the faster you think in English. Step 7. Practice every day for just 5 minutes. You don't need hours of study. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day of thinking in English is enough to train your brain. Do it while walking, while brushing your teeth, while lying in bed. Make it a habit, just like checking your phone. At first it may feel slow. You'll search for words. You'll make mistakes. That's okay. That's part of the process. But if you keep going, day by day, you'll notice a change. English will become more automatic. You'll stop translating. And your speaking will become faster, clearer, and more natural. Thinking in English is the most powerful skill you can build. Most learners ignore it, but not you. You're doing the work. You're making English your second mind. So keep going. And now, let's take English out of your head and bring it into the real world. Because in the next chapter, we'll learn how to live with English every day through music, videos, real content, and daily life. Chapter 5. Use real English. Learn from the world, not just books. Now it's time to step outside the textbook. Because English is not just in grammar rules and vocabulary lists. It's everywhere. It's in the music you listen to. It's in your favorite Netflix show. It's on YouTube, in comments, in funny Instagram videos, in everyday conversations. English is all around you. You just have to notice it. You just have to live it. In this chapter, I'll show you how to stop learning English like a school subject and start learning it like a life skill. Because real fluency doesn't come from just sitting in a classroom. Real fluency comes when English becomes a natural part of your day. Let's begin. Use English in entertainment. Let's start with something fun. Entertainment. Do you love music? Start listening to English songs. But not just for fun. Listen to learn. Pick a song with simple lyrics. Play it once. Just enjoy. Then play it again with lyrics on the screen. Try to understand the meaning. Then sing along. Copy the voice. Feel the emotion. Songs help you with pronunciation, emotion, and vocabulary, without feeling like study. And because music sticks in your head, you remember the words easily. Now let's talk about Netflix or YouTube shows. Watch shows that interest you, but make them part of your learning. Start with English subtitles if you need them. Choose shows with natural, everyday English, like cooking shows, travel vlogs, reality shows, or simple dramas. After watching, repeat some phrases out loud. Try to copy the pronunciation. Later, challenge yourself. Watch with no subtitles. Yes, it's hard at first, but your brain will start catching more words each time. This is how children learn, by watching, listening, and repeating. You can do the same. Follow English on social media. You open Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok every day, right? So why not learn English there too? Follow English learning pages. Follow creators who speak in simple English. Watch short clips, reels, or stories. You don't need to understand every word. Just watch. Listen. Read the captions. Over time, your brain will start learning common words and phrases. Even a 30-second reel can teach you something new. Leave comments in English. Write even just one word, like wow, or great video. It's a small step, but it helps your brain get comfortable with using the language. Read real English every day. Do you like news? Follow a simple English news site. Do you enjoy stories? Follow English blogs or short story pages. Read real-life English, not just textbooks. Even reading YouTube comments or product reviews is useful. Why? Because it's written by real people. It shows you how people really speak, write, and express themselves. And when you see a new word, don't rush to memorize it. Read the whole sentence. Guess the meaning. Feel the word in its real environment. This is how natural vocabulary builds, through exposure, not pressure. Use English when you Google next time you want to search for something online. Try searching in English. Instead of how to make biryani, search how to make chicken biryani in English. Instead of mobile price in Pakistan, search Samsung phone price in Pakistan in English. This simple trick helps you read real English content naturally. You learn words related to cooking, shopping, traveling, whatever you're interested in. You'll feel more comfortable using English in practical, everyday ways. Speak English in daily life. Try using English in real situations, even small ones. Ordering food? Say, thank you in English. Meeting someone new? Say, hi, nice to meet you. Going to a shop? Try saying a sentence like, do you have this in large size? If people don't understand, that's okay. You tried. And next time you'll do even better. Real fluency grows outside the comfort zone. Make English your lifestyle. Here's the truth. If you only study English 1 hour a week, it will grow slowly. But if you live with English, even 10 minutes a day will create big change. So make English your daily companion. Listen to English music on your way to work. Watch one short English video during lunch. Read one English post before bed. Follow one English speaker on Instagram. Try one English sentence in real life. These small steps may feel simple, but over time they change everything. You'll stop saying, I study English. And you'll start saying, I live with English. That's when fluency becomes natural. That's when English becomes part of you. So, are you ready? Don't wait for perfect conditions. Use what's around you. Use your phone, your ears, your eyes, your world. Because English is not just in books. It's everywhere. It's in your music, your shows, your phone, your life. And now it's time to make it part of your identity. Let's move to the final and most powerful chapter. The one that makes everything possible. Consistency. Chapter 6. Stay consistent. Build habits that never let you quit. Now we've come to the most important chapter of all. You've learned how to listen, read, speak, think, and live in English. But none of it matters if you don't stay consistent. Because learning English is not something you do one time. It's something you build day by day, step by step. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to study for hours. You just need to keep going. Even when you're tired. Even when you don't feel like it. Even when it feels slow. Because here's the truth. Success in English comes to the one who shows up every day. Not the fastest learner. Not the smartest student. But the most consistent one. Let me ask you something. Have you ever started learning English with full energy? Then after 1 week you stop? Maybe life gets busy. Maybe you don't see fast results. Maybe you feel bored or confused. That's normal. That happens to everyone. But today I'm going to show you how to break that pattern. I'll help you build a system so simple, so natural, that English becomes part of your day just like brushing your teeth. Step 1. Start small, stay strong. Many people fail because they try to do too much too soon. They say, I will study for 2 hours every day. But then life happens. They get busy. They skip a day. And then, they quit. Don't do that. Instead, start small. Promise yourself just 20 minutes a day. That's it. You don't need more. If you do more, great. But 20 minutes is enough to grow. Here's a simple example. 5 minutes. Listen to an English podcast or video. 5 minutes. Read a short English paragraph. 5 minutes. Speak 1 or 2 sentences aloud or shadow a video. 5 minutes. Think in English, write a short journal or review new words. Just this, every day, can change everything. Step 2. Make a daily plan. You don't need a complex schedule. But a basic plan helps your brain stay focused. Choose a fixed time for English. Morning? After lunch? Before bed? Make it your English time. Use a notebook or app to write your plan. Monday, listening plus speaking. Tuesday, reading plus writing. Wednesday, watching a video plus shadowing. Thursday, vocabulary review plus self-talk. Friday, all skills like practice. Saturday, review your week. Sunday, rest or fun English movie. It's flexible. It's fun. And it helps your brain stay in rhythm. Step 3. Track your progress. Progress keeps you motivated. Use a simple notebook or calendar. Every day you practice, draw a small white heavy check mark or writing hand. After 1 week, you'll see a chain of success. That chain will make you feel proud. You'll think, I'm not perfect, but I didn't quit. And that mindset builds power. You can also record yourself once a week. Then listen again after 1 month. You will hear your own improvement, and it will make you smile. Step 4. Create a backup plan. Some days life is hard. You're tired. You're busy. You don't feel motivated. So make a backup plan. On hard days, do just 5 minutes. 1 short video. 1 sentence out loud. 1 paragraph to read. Even the smallest action keeps your habit alive. The key is, never break the chain. Because if you stop for 1 day, it becomes easier to stop again. But if you do just a little, you keep moving forward. Step 5. Celebrate the small wins. Don't wait for big results. Celebrate small things. You understood a full sentence without translating. You spoke out loud for the first time. You finished your first English story. You practiced for 7 days in a row. Every step matters. Every win counts. Smile. Be proud. Because you are building something powerful, your English future. Step 6. Stay inspired. Watch motivational videos. Read stories of English learners like you. Surround yourself with English energy. Remember why you started. Do you want to study abroad? Get a better job? Travel the world? Whatever your dream is, English is your bridge. And every day you practice, you are one step closer. So here's the final truth. Learning English is not a race. It's not about reaching the finish line fast. It's about building a path you can walk every day without quitting. Even 20 minutes a day can change your life. But you must show up. You must be patient. You must keep going. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to stay consistent. And I believe you can. You've now completed all 6 chapters of this journey. You've learned how to listen, read, speak, think, live, and stay strong with English. Now it's your turn. Take this system and use it. Start today. Don't wait. And if you ever feel tired, remember, your future self is waiting. Your dream is waiting. And every small step you take matters. You're not alone. I'm here with you. Let's grow together. Let's learn together. Let's speak English every single day. Now it's your turn. This video gave you a clear system, a real path to follow. But a path means nothing if you don't take the first step. So don't scroll to the next video. Don't say, I'll start tomorrow. Do something brave right now. Write one simple sentence in English in the comments. Say, I'm learning. Say, I will build my English habit. Say, this is my first step. Say anything from your heart. I will read it. I will support you. And if this video helped you, even a little, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend who needs it. Because English is not just a language. It's a tool. It's a bridge. It's a door to the world. And today you just found the key. Keep it with you. Use it every day. And I promise one day you'll look back and say, that video changed everything. See you in the next video. Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep going.